Is this the most crucial transfer decision Newcastle will make this summer? Or are we watching the Magpies prepare for the unthinkable? After months of speculation around Alexander Isak's future and whispers of a potential Liverpool move, the black and white faithful find themselves at a crossroads that could define our entire attacking philosophy for years to come. We might be witnessing the dawn of a new era at St. James Park, one where Eddie Howe's recruitment team proves they can think 3 steps ahead of the competition. But there's a Norwegian striker who's been quietly terrorizing Premier League defenses, flying under everyone's radar, while the football world obsesses over bigger names and flashier moves. Let's dive into what's really going on behind the scenes, as Newcastle United set their sights on Wolverhampton Wanderers. Jorgen Strand Larsen. What's up, Toon Army? Welcome back to NUFC Quick News, your go-to source for everything Newcastle United. The passion, the pride, and the black and white fight. I've got some absolutely fascinating transfer intel that's going to have you questioning everything you thought you knew about our summer strategy. But before we dive deep into this rabbit hole, make sure you're subscribed, because the transfer window is heating up fast, and you don't want to miss a single update. Are you Team Sesko or Team Strand Larsen? Let me know in the comments, because by the end of this video, you might have a completely different perspective on who should be leading our line next season. Right, let's get straight into it. According to exclusive reports from the Express and Star, Newcastle United have developed strong interest in Wolves striker Jorgen Strand Larsen as a potential replacement for Alexander Isak. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, here we go again with another striker rumour, hear me out, because this one actually makes incredible sense. The 25-year-old Norwegian had what you could call a tale of 2 seasons at Molineux. Remember when he first arrived from Celta Vigo? The critics were having a field day, questioning whether he could handle the Premier League's intensity. Fast forward to the end of the campaign, and Strand Larsen had silenced every single doubter with 14 goals and 4 assists in 35 appearances, playing a crucial role in keeping Wolves in the top flight. But here's where it gets interesting for us Magpies. While everyone's been obsessing over Benjamin Sesko and his $70 million price tag, our recruitment team might be playing 4D chess. Think about it. Why splash massive money on potential when you can invest in Premier League proven quality? What do you think makes more sense for Newcastle right now? A gamble on raw talent, or securing someone who's already conquered English football? Drop your thoughts below. Strand Larsen isn't just your typical target man either. At 6'4", he's got the physical presence to bully Premier League centre-backs. But his game is so much more sophisticated than that. Vitor Pereira praised him as the ultimate team player. And when you watch him play, you can see exactly what the Wolves boss meant. The Norwegian doesn't just score goals. He creates them. He presses relentlessly. And he's got that rare ability to make everyone around him better. He can drop deep to link play, make intelligent runs in behind, and most importantly, he doesn't need an entire system built around him to be effective. Now, let's talk about the elephant in the room. Alexander Isak's potential departure. The Swedish striker has been absolutely sensational for us. But if those Liverpool rumours have any truth to them, we need to be prepared. And here's the brilliant part of potentially signing Strand Larsen. He offers something completely different, while maintaining that Premier League experience we desperately need. Remember when we signed players who needed time to adapt to English football? Those days of hoping someone would eventually come good are long gone. We need immediate impact, especially if we're serious about European competition. Strand Larsen proved last season that he can handle the physicality, the pace, and the tactical complexity of the Premier League from day one. Are you starting to see why this move makes so much more sense than throwing $70 million at Sesko? Let me know if you're convinced or still skeptical. The financial aspect can't be ignored either. While RB Leipzig will demand premium money for their young star, Wolves might be more reasonable with their valuation. Don't get me wrong, Strand Larsen won't come cheap, but he represents significantly better value in the current market. Here's something that might surprise you. Arsenal, Chelsea and Liverpool all stepped back from pursuing Sesko, despite their initial interest. That should tell you something about the concerns top clubs have regarding his readiness for Premier League football. Meanwhile, Strand Larsen has already proven he can score goals when it matters most. In the most competitive league in the world, the timing couldn't be more perfect either. Wolves are facing their own financial pressures, and with other players like Andre potentially on the move, they might be more open to negotiations than usual. It's the kind of opportunity that doesn't come around often. A proven Premier League striker potentially available at the right price. But let's be realistic about what we're dealing with here. The comments from Wolves fans show they're not exactly thrilled about potentially losing another key player. Can you blame them? Strand Larsen was instrumental in their survival last season, and losing him would be a massive blow to their plans. However, this is where Newcastle's ambition and project come into play. We can offer Strand Larsen European football, a bigger stage, and the chance to be part of something truly special at St. James Park. That's not something every club can promise right now. What's your take on Newcastle's transfer strategy this summer? Are we being smart by looking at alternatives to the obvious targets? Hit that like button if you think the recruitment team is playing this perfectly. The beauty of potentially signing Strand Larsen lies in the tactical flexibility he'd give Eddie Howe. Whether we're playing with one striker or two, whether we need someone to hold up play or run the channels, he's got the skill set to adapt. That versatility is worth its weight in gold in modern football. And let's not forget the psychological impact. Bringing in a striker who's already conquered Premier League defenses sends a message to the rest of the squad and our competitors. It shows we're not just buying potential, we're investing in proven quality. The question now becomes, can Newcastle move quickly enough to secure this deal before other clubs catch on? Because mark my words, once Strand Larsen's availability becomes common knowledge, we won't be the only ones interested. This transfer window is shaping up to be absolutely crucial for our long-term ambitions, and decisions like this could define where we finish next season. Strand Larsen represents everything we should be looking for: Premier League experience, immediate impact, potential, and the character to thrive under pressure. Smash that like button if you're buzzing about this potential signing, and hit subscribe to never miss a Toon update. I want to hear from you in the comments. Would you rather see us go all in for Sesko or make the smart move for Strand Larsen? Until next time, stay proud, stay loud, and always keep the faith. Howe the lads.